Hey everyone, so our fight for police-free schools continues, this time in Wisconsin, where there's pending legislation that would require school districts to assign armed school resource officers, SROs, to our schools, and any schools that have a certain number of incidents that have been reported to the cops, to law enforcement, which we know is not a reflection of crime necessarily. It doesn't make any sense. All right, because we know, and this is like the data that shows this, research absolutely shows us that police do not make schools safer, just like they don't make us safer. They make school environments more dangerous, especially for kids of color, especially for our kids, especially for black students who account for 80% of violent police assaults since 2011. That's a lot of data. This bill also ignores years of local youth and community demands that let us know that it creates a dangerous precedent for state legislators to take power away from our communities. We're seeing more and more local governments completely ignore the will of the people by jamming these police, these armed and often too violent adults, into our schools in close quarters with our kids all over the country. I want you to honestly just imagine whatever room that you're in right now, at work, your home, your living room. Imagine there just being an armed cop in the corner watching. Imagine there being an armed cop in your kid's classroom. It just raises the likelihood of a problem. Okay, kids act up, there's mischief, kids talk back, kids have little spats, kids have fights. I taught, okay? I went to the schools I grew up in, the schools I taught in. There sometimes can be unruly environments. We have no utopian view of what these environments can be. This is hard, it's hard for everybody. But putting bullies with badges and weapons that have shown themselves to use them violently against our children unnecessarily is clearly not the answer. So anyway, forcing our young people to consistently and unnecessarily interact with a system of policing that views them as punching bags with no potential, instead of students, which they are, instead of children, which they are, worthy of our patience, worthy of our understanding, who can grow and change, alongside with incredible organizations, Freedom Inc., Advancement Project, the National Campaign for Police-Free Schools. We're all spending our time, our intelligence, our energy, our resources in a fight to supply our children with the very basic opportunities for peace that are already enjoyed by so many in the majority. That's how our time and energy is spent, just trying to get to an even space to be able to live in peaceful and healthy, productive environments for our kids. So what I'm asking you to do is to join us in demanding that the Wisconsin State Senate stop AB 69. That's what the proposition is called, AB 69, so that all Wisconsin students can learn and thrive in police-free schools. It's not much to ask. Thank you.